This is the second grade small group video for September 18th. And I kind of let a lot of stuff start running over throughout the week because I realize it's probably hard to hit all these things, but the things that you get to are really powerful, but don't feel like you need to rush either. First thing today that I'd like, just like every day, counting rope with calendar. So students will have their counting rope. They will count all the way to 18, go forward and backward. You can kind of speed through this one. They're getting really well used to it. After that, I want you to move on to our patterns with tens from yesterday. So just like in the video yesterday, we talked about having each student fill out their trailing the tens and then having that really good, rich conversation with them afterwards or even along the way of what do you see? Because mathematicians notice patterns. What do you see? Well, I see that there's always a zero in the ones place. What else do you see? Well, I see that as we continue going, the digit in the tens place continues to grow by one each time. Even after I get to 10, then it's 11, then it's 12. And yeah, that's not just the tens place anymore, it's the hundreds, but getting them to see, there's a 10 out front with a zero behind it, there's an 11 out front with a zero behind it is big. And just whatever different discoveries they make. Another thing that you could do if you have some time is when we get to 90, well, that's 9 of these tens blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 of them. Well, just like when we're talking about Earth Day Hooray, when we get to 10, we want to replace it with something that's easier to count. So now we have 10 tens in our 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, that is 100. Because we could say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. To represent 110, we have 100 and 110. So you can start to see that place value play out. For 120, 100, 2 tens, 100, 3 tens. So making that visual for them is really powerful. You can spend the rest of your time on this, having that conversation. I doubt this will happen, but if it does, and you kind of get to the end with one of your groups or all of your groups, and you need more to do today, you can go ahead and pull out their place value pockets, have them, and actually what I'll do, since you just talked about hundreds, I'm going to throw in their hundreds place value pocket, and you can have conversation together about when they roll. Okay, I got 4 tens and 0 ones, creating that as well. I'll give you a die for the hundreds. Creating numbers in their place value pocket, and then pulling out the blocks and discussing that. Again, I don't really think you're going to have time for this today. If you do, excellent. Keep going with it. But I will include this, the hundreds place value pocket, and hundreds blocks and a hundreds die for the future. Thank you so much. Have fun teaching today.